Prepare for battle. It's Zarya. Ready to wreak apocalyptic destruction in the ring, and will probably be smiling the whole time too.
Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, Zarya!
Certainly one of the most unique superstars we've ever seen. Zarya looks like she stepped out of a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
And she fights that way too, Corey. Zarya has a power and intensity that few competitors can match.
If she can work on focusing that power, that intensity, the ash-filled sky is the limit for Zarya. She better be ready. Trish Stratus has a chip on her shoulder and promised to take it out on her opponent tonight. WWE is about to get some stratisfaction.
And her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus is the very image of in-ring greatness. Even the march of time hasn't altered her ability to dominate in the ring. And look good doing it. Trish has remained at the top of her game, at the top of her division for decades.
Stratus' staying power really is exceptional, but aren't you laying it on a little thick?
The following contest is a dumpster match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The first superstar to force their opponent inside of a dumpster and close the lid shut will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
One of these contestants hoping to advance here in this tournament face-off.
Oh yeah, and that's the added pressure of this being a tournament match. Making it to the next round is the goal, man. And beating your opponent now has to be the focus.
She's taking things back into the ring. Trish heads up. This is gonna be good. Take off. Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
Set up for a power slam that drives off the back.
From behind him with inverted DDT. Trish checking into the ring for something.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think somebody's going to swing for the fences.
Wow, what a pump kick. Counter on Trish.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Does having that dumpster just sitting there ominously get into your head at all as a competitor?
A little, I'm sure, but that's almost a good thing. You need to know exactly where that dumpster is at all times. Have excellent spatial awareness, both so you can keep yourself out of it, but also be ready the moment you have an opening to get your opponent into it.
Yes, Stratus is firmly in command.
Stratus has the tide of this match in her favor.
At last, Zarya keeping that string of offense in check.
Zarya isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to it.
Ooh, did you hear that thud from the back connecting with flesh and bone?
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
This guy.
The check kick from Trish.
She took her best shot. Now to throw her opponent away.
Oh, no, that's going to stink. Closing the lid. Could it be over? Slams it shut and wins the dumpster match. Now let's take a look at some of the great trim in action we just had the pleasure of watching. Here is your winner, Trish Stratus. The foul stench of this match is still lingering.
The lid might have been officially shut on this dumpster match, but the violence and the stench will stick with these superstars forever, especially the stench on the losing end. One of the biggest things to happen to the women's division. Literally.
Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day, from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Always a Texas-sized amount of fighting, Raquel Rodriguez. She's big and bad, man.
She's such a dominant force, always towering over the competition. Raquel is an absolute terror.
And so resilient, too. Faced a lot of adversity, but Raquel always comes back stronger, man.
This version of Jordynne Grace is unlike anything we've ever seen before.
And her opponent, from your darkest fears, Juggernaut, Jordynne Grace!
Destiny has been fulfilled. The Juggernaut is at the showcase of the Immortals.
There's never been a woman like Jordynne Grace in WWE. She is custom made for the spectacle that is WrestleMania.
Grace is known for her feats of strength. What spectacle of power will we see on the grandest stage of them all?
The Juggernaut is not just a nickname. It defines Grace completely.
A one-woman wrecking crew with a brilliant mind in the ring.
The following contest is a dumpster match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The first superstar to force their opponent inside of a dumpster and close the lid shut will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
Two superstars in the ring tonight, but it's all part of a much grander tournament going on here in WWE.
And that's why this match just feels different. Obviously, no superstar ever wants to lose a match, but this tournament just increases the pressure to perform tonight. No one wants to go out on their back and see their tournament dreams collapse here.
And goes back into the ring here.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Looking like the newest prospect for the Rockford Peaches out here.
Rodriguez heading back to the ring now.
Connects with a home run worthy hit. Oof. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh boy, kendo stick in hand, nefarious looking her eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'll bust her open.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. This isn't really a match type we see often. So who's got the advantage in a dumpster match?
That would have to be whichever superstar can have the most controlled chaos, so to speak. Dumpster matches are all about chaos. But if you lose control in all that chaos, you're going to have to look forward to spending the rest of the night in said dumpster.
She's going all out, ready to strike with that steel chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
And finally, Raquel's able to interrupt those attacks. Good movement, man.
Raquel gave herself a window. She has to go full throttle now.
She evades the attack.
Oh, clothesline. Great sequence of offense from Grace.
All of Raquel's arsenal is being restricted.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Crashing into the chair.
Oh, my word. That was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Able to turn the tides in her favor here.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down.
She's looking winded now.
When you're in a tournament situation, Cole, you tend to push yourself to your limits.
This onrush has got to be draining Rodriguez.
Jordan's at full throttle. Here we go again.
After that, I have a feeling we might be getting closer to the filthy end here.
She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. And Grace falls to a counter. Raquel managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Could be a chance for Raquel to change the complexion of this match.
Sliding into the ring now. Up to what's already forming from that kendo shot. Jordan is culminating a great game plan right now.
Raquel's got to find her spot and take advantage.
Driven into the chair.
That was a gnarly landing, man. You know those chairs don't have any give. Just cold steel connecting hard with flesh there, man.
And nobody could have predicted the lengths these superstars would go in order to steal the show tonight. Grace so powerful, so strong. Beast mode.
She used a lot of energy there. Does she have enough left to get her in the dumpster now?
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Chucked into the dumpster. Fighting with everything they have to prevent the dumpster. And that's going to bring an end to this matchup.
That was a smelly affair. And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Here is your winner, Juggernaut, Jordan Grace.
The Juggernaut with another huge win. I don't think anyone in the locker room can stop her, Michael Cole.
I don't know if anyone on earth can, Booker. She's a force of nature. We've seen a lot of looks from R-Truth recently, but this one takes the cake.
Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds. Main event, R-Truth!
I never thought I'd see main event R-Truth leading a neat movement, but here we are.
I think it's real neat, guys.
Please stop.
The main event is about to begin. Neat. Okay, Wade, help me out with this. L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight!
Don't get things twisted. He's not having a WrestleMania moment. WrestleMania is having an L.A. Knight moment.
Knight has proven he belongs on the grandest stage of them all. Everyone said his name after he beat AJ Styles.
Because Knight is always at his best when the lights are bright. And they've never been brighter than they are at WrestleMania.
The following contest is a dumpster match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The first superstar to force their opponent inside of a dumpster and close the lid shut will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
Two superstars in the ring tonight, but it's all part of a much grander tournament going on here in WWE.
And that's why this match just feels different. Obviously, no superstar ever wants to lose a match, but this tournament just increases the pressure to perform tonight. No one wants to go out on their back and see their tournament dreams collapse here.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. He's heading back to the ring.
Climbing up the corner.
From the top.
All the way down to the floor.
A little bit of instant regret being felt here, I'm sure. Leaping to your own doom like that.
Knight caught by surprise. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick.
With that kendo stick.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Any sage advice for a superstar who's trying to keep themselves out of the trash tonight?
I'd advise caution. Being reckless in a dumpster match is a good way to expose yourself or take a bad fall right into all that waste. Now's the time for discipline and focus.
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Truth with the sunlight journey.
Kicking out.
Looking like the action is a little more than Knight had bargained for.
Yeah, Truth taking the fight right to him. This is getting out of control. LA Knight has seen better days.
Reorientating them in the corner here. Getting set on the turnbuckle now.
Uh-oh, going up top. This isn't going to be good. Vicious back suplex. And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger.
A bone-rattling knee. So focused on just pummeling the leg there. Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
And a reversal by LA Knight. LA Knight might be able to start mounting something here.
Brief sign of adrenaline from LA.
Knight in a state of distress.
LA has run into a roadblock.
Spear!
I have a feeling getting anyone in the dumpster after that might be a little easier.
Oh my goodness, into the dumpster!
Fighting with it.
Escaping from the dumpster and surviving for a bit. And what's up?
Throwing caution to the
Crash and
wind.
burn.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
What a hit from R-Truth. R-Truth is maintaining the advantage now.
Truth is keeping up the aggression. He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. And now heading back inside the ring. Trying to impale them with that chair.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage, and then some.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
LA Knight finding an answer to that old spot.
And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created.
You've got to be impressed by the fight these superstars are showing right now.
This is really anyone's game right now. And that realization is only fueling them more.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
He finally manages to answer back.
Brief sign of adrenaline from R-Truth.
Ooh, and fights back.
With a clawing hit.
Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
Knight's arsenal is being taken away.
Tossed by the neck.
Bionic elbow to the crown of the skull. Schoolboy, nope, rolls through.
Super kick!
Looking for a...
Struck in the face mid-attack.
Catches the kick. Dragon screw. Game changer. This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's...
Knocks him over the top rope. I think we're going to see it. I think we're going to see it.
Oh, no.
Dove suicide.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Tossed back into the ring. R-Truth saying a little what's up to the WWE Universe. Turns that back on Truth. LA Knight reversing the momentum.
He may have been down, but he just proved he's not out. Look at
R-Truth is really putting the pressure on.
Unrelenting attacks from R-Truth. Driven down.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
This match could end any second now, or it could go all night, and this crowd is on their feet in anticipation. Either
trying to close the lid. This one's slams it shut and wins the dumpster match. These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, main event, R-Truth.
what a victory! It's like he combined all the best parts of truth and killings.
Truth and killing sounds like a bad network drama, but you're right. He blended them and became main event.
weighing in at 107 kilos, Psycho Clown.
Good God, man. I already hate clowns. This one looks like he wants to bite my head off.
I think that's exactly what he's going for, Booker. He's called Psycho Clown for a reason. But there's a method to his madness. He's won multiple tag titles in AAA. In fact, most of those tag title reigns were with other clowns.
You mean there's more like this guy? What the heck?
He's crazy, but the WWE Universe certainly loves this clown. Time for Psycho Clown to prove that Psycho might just be an understatement.
The one and only original gangster.
And his opponent from South Central, weighing in at 240 pounds, New Jack.
Hell has frozen over. Pigs are flying. New Jack is at WrestleMania.
Instead of inmate running the asylum, the inmate has escaped and made it into the grandest stage of them all.
And there's no telling what New Jack will do with such a big spotlight on him. It simply does not get any more real than New Jack.
Doesn't get scarier either.
I'm pretty sure Jack can smell fear.
The following contest is a dumpster match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The first superstar to force their opponent inside of a dumpster and close the lid shut will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment. He gets sent straight down to the floor. And now he gets back into the ring. This could get interesting as New Jack checks under the apron.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's ready to put that chair to use. Oh, my word. Guitars weren't meant to be used that way.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Psycho Clown is really taking control here.
Heavy work being done to New Jack right now.
What's the most difficult part of a dumpster match compared to other match types?
Ignoring the smell, man, that thing is nasty. But seriously, it has to be weakening your opponent so they can't resist getting tossed in. You need them to be dead on their feet and totally out of it.
And that looked like a terrible landing. That might have caused some serious issues. We'll have to see what happens.
Taking him by surprise. And New Jack took a battery there.
Smart offense delivered by Psycho Clown.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. And he heads back into the ring. Oh, God. That might have punctured something. An aggressive charge against New Jack now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Psycho Clown.
Pop-up KO!
said, old New Jack, he's in peril.
Hoisted up and air raid crash. And after that, I think it's time to take out the trash. Chucked into the dumpster. How disrespectful. Fighting with...
Escaping the dumpster and surviving. Coming back from the outside now. Ooh, with the crutch. Psycho Clown is really taking control here.
New Jack has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the...
Across the shoulders.
Driven down, air raid crash.
He just fired his best shot, but now can he parlay that into getting his opponent into that dumpster?
Closing the lid. Could it be over?
And that's going to bring an end to this matchup.
That was a smelly affair. Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here is your winner, Psycho Clown.
Someone called the sanitation department for a pickup.
It's got to be an awful feeling for anyone to be staring up at that skip lid.
On behalf of the entire WWE Universe, thank you, Trish!
Making her way to the ring, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus!
Maybe the greatest diva to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
Cole, not maybe greatest. I think Trish Stratus is the greatest of all time to step inside that ring. She talks about the stratosphere, but I say Trish Stratus takes you to the nebula. Oh, yeah!
The Juggernaut is here. It does not look happy.
And her opponent, from your darkest fears, Juggernaut, Jordynne Grace!
Destiny has been fulfilled. The Juggernaut is at the showcase of the Immortals.
There's never been a woman like Jordynne Grace in WWE. She is custom made for the spectacle that is WrestleMania.
Grace is known for her feats of strength. What spectacle of power will we see on the grandest stage of them all?
The Juggernaut is not just a nickname. It defines Grace completely.
A one-woman wrecking crew with a brilliant mind in the ring.
The following contest is a dumpster match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The first superstar to force their opponent inside of a dumpster and close the lid shut will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight.
Oh, Trish just got thrown out of the ring there.
Back into the ring now.
Thunderous clothesline.
Sent flying hard into the corner.
Oh, the reversal by Trish Stratus. Oh, what a lariat. She's launched out of the ring. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. She's back in the ring now. Trish checking under the ring for something.
We are all well aware of how dangerous the kendo stick is, and that is clearly why she chose it.
That was a stiff shot with a kendo stick. What do you prioritize in a dumpster match? Weakening your opponent or steering clear of that garbage heap?
How about a little of both? But the emphasis should be on wearing the opposition down. Someone who can struggle and fight back is much harder to force into a giant trash bin than someone who can barely stand up.
And enters back into the ring.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Oh, boom!
Great sequence of offense from Grace.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Jordan. Spine-shattering.
Travis appears to be helpless. What's gonna happen?
And she quickly turned that around.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch.
She's regrouping now, getting out of the ring there.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Looking stunned here, guys. And Trish gets countered. Grace reversing momentum. That could be the spark Jordan was looking for. Stratus at the mercy of her opponent.
This is where Stratus will be tested.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Oh, clothesline. And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
Grabbing the baseball bat and looking to hit some dingers, as they say.
Ooh, swinging that like the Bambino.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Jordan is culminating a great game plan right now.
Grace, working the competition down.
She's just looking to survive now.
Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now.
Driven down hard. Oh, wow. Jordan is focused on finishing this.
And knew what was coming there. Putting an end to the onslaught she was facing.
Yeah, Stratus needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
I've got to say, I'm stunned by what we have seen from these women so far.
Blow after blow, hit after hit, and somehow they just keep going. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Stratus needs to figure this out.
Trish needs to reassess her strategy. Great power, masterfully executed Regal Flex.
Potentially debilitating blow to the back.
John Grace sets her opponent up. She's gonna go.
Beast mode engaged.
Well, after that move, I'm sure she's looking to take out the trash.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all. This superstar able to avoid humiliation for the moment.
Sliding in under the rope, she's back in the ring. And a reverse. Watch out! Hammer strike. Jordan is culminating a great game plan right now.
Jordan's at full throttle.
And back into the ring she goes.
Oh, boom! And a stiff shot to her core there.
Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way. Jordan Grace now looking to go and executes a beast mode. And now it may be time to figure out a way to take out the trash once and for all.
Chucked into the dumpster. How disrespectful. Fighting with everything they have to prevent the dump.
The dumpster is shot, and the superstar wins. What a match. You're not going to see a tournament match that good in a long while, trust me.
Here is your winner, Juggernaut, Jordan
the Juggernaut with another huge win. I don't think anyone in the locker room can stop her, Michael Cole.
I don't know if anyone on earth can, Booker. She's a force of nature. We've seen a lot of looks from R-Truth recently, but this one takes the cake.
Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, main event, R-Truth!
All joking aside, R-Truth really is main event in my book. Neat!
Not just your book, everyone's book. The man has been a WWE superstar for over 2 decades. You don't achieve that without being main event.
The main event is about to begin. Neat.
What the hell? No, I don't like this.
And his opponent, from the Psycho Circus, weighing in at 107 kilos, Psycho Clown.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some lucha extrema. Psycho Clown is one of the toughest dudes to ever come out of Mexico, carrying many top titles south of the border. Now he's ready to get even crazier in WWE, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it.
He's crazy, but the WWE Universe certainly loves this clown. Time for Psycho Clown to prove that Psycho might just be an understatement.
The following contest is a dumpster match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The first superstar to force their opponent inside of a dumpster and close the lid shut will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is